Around 15 years ago, when I was just starting to get into technology, I remember seeing somewhere online that you could connect a Wii remote to any Windows computer and somehow use it as a touchscreen. And I was completely mind blown at this point. So I immediately got my Wii remote from my Wii system and I tried connecting it to my Windows laptop in order to try and add a touchscreen. Now keep in mind, this is at a time where touchscreens were not very common. This is before the iPhone, and the most popular touchscreen technology out there was resistive technology, meaning that you actually had to put pressure on the screen in order to register a touch. Now, my laptop at the time was this. This is a Dell Inspiron 6400. It is a very, very beefy system, and this isn't, unfortunately, the original. The original is still at my home, but I got another one of them in anticipation of this video, but unfortunately this one doesn't work. Now, the biggest problem that I had when trying to set this up when I was a kid was, unfortunately, this system doesn't have a Bluetooth module, and adding a USB Bluetooth module was out of my realm of possibility in terms of budget. And so unfortunately, after weeks of trying to get it to work, only to realize that that was my limitation, I gave up at some point. And then touchscreens became a thing, and I completely forgot that it was ever my dream. So now I have this WiiMote that I purchased, and I have this IR pin, and I'm hoping to combine the two in order to create a touchscreen. Now, ironically enough, I went through all of the laptops that I have, all the Windows laptops that I have, which is too many, frankly, and all of them currently have touchscreens. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be adding any functionality to an existing Windows laptop, but I'm going to try and disable the touchscreen on my existing Surface Laptop 4 and see if I can make a worse solution by using the IR cameras and this IR pin. Now, after that, if this works, I'm hoping that I can then use it through Parallels on the Mac in order to create a touchscreen on my MacBook Air, just kind of like I've done before in the past, which this would be the weirdest solution ever, but I want to give it a shot. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm going to pull up the guide in order to do this. There it is, a Nintendo RVL CNT01. It looks like it's appearing as a mouse and keyboard. The pen is the Bluetooth address of the WiiMote backwards. Oh, okay, so I need the Bluetooth address. Oh, okay. I have no idea what I did, but it took way too long, whatever I did. So basically, no matter where I looked, there were different directions for how I connected to the device. So initially it said specifically to just connect via Bluetooth, but unfortunately going to the Bluetooth menu didn't work. It prompted me with a pin that I didn't have. 0000 and 1234 both didn't work. And so then I went to Control Panel and added a device, and then after exiting and retrying over and over again, eventually it seems like it's supposed to be working, but I'm still got the flashing lights. I don't know if those are supposed to go away. I feel like all my videos just go like this. Okay, now I've got this WiiMote whiteboard software. What I need to do is I need to somehow mount this somewhere so that it doesn't move around. Let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, so basically I want to move it like that. Like that, maybe. Will do for now, hopefully. I probably should install all of the software before these videos, but I kind of want to walk you guys through what the experience of doing these things is like, just so you guys, if you want to go on this adventure yourselves, then you can. Okay, this program is tested on Windows XP and Vista 32. Okay, this program distributed, useful, but without any warranty, of course. The program tested on Windows XP and Vista, so that shows you how old it is. Allows you to transform any flat projected display or computer display into interactive whiteboard, and accomplish this with the Wii remote and infrared light emitting screen. Okay, how to use. You must first connect your WiiMote to your TV or your PC via Bluetooth. The WiiMote will work with a variety of Bluetooth stacks. It even tells me how much battery my WiiMote has. Okay, this interface is not the greatest, but that's okay. Calibrate location. Let's see what happens. I don't even know if the WiiMote sees the screen. It is. Oh my gosh. Okay, it says cursor control, but the cursor isn't actually moving. I know that it's tracking the IR. It's showing up on screen, so why is it not moving the cursor? So I should have seen this coming, but it looks like cursor control is just not working, and I don't know exactly why. But I venture to guess the fact is this is designed for Windows XP and Vista. Download the file for WiiMote Connect or go to the, okay, so this is a different video, or sorry, different file, I assume. WiiMote Whiteboard 12. Okay, I think I've been using version 03, so maybe that's the difference. So this video was recorded in 2018. Venture to guess, since it's running on Windows 10, the compatibility is going to be a lot better. But the menu is not. It is literally, it is a very similar, very similar menu, which is pretty hilarious. But let's go ahead and calibrate location. Obviously, I wish this would stay in place, but okay. Now, cursor control always on top. Oh my gosh. I know it seems... So I know it seems ridiculous. I know it seems really stupid. This is a really big deal for me. I know it's absolutely ridiculous considering obviously I've got a touchscreen computer right in front of me. The experience on the touchscreen surface is going to be 100 times better, but something about going back 15 years ago and solving a problem that I had so long ago and I tried so hard to solve, not even a problem, solving a challenge and like achieving something that I couldn't do back then, and I tried so hard to do so. It feels so amazing. It feels so incredible. So I don't know what else to say. Obviously the experience could be a little bit better. Turn on draw on OneNote and we'll see how accurate or inaccurate it is. That's not bad. Like, look at that. I mean, the latency is a little bit, but look at that. Okay, let's open up the newer version, the touch version of OneNote. Maybe this will do it. Okay, so if I set this up, oh, that's gonna be right in front of the camera. Okay, let's put it over here, maybe. I'll put it here. And then look like some sort of something from Star Wars. That camera shot. Hopefully it gets it now. Let's give it one more shot. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, now it looks like we've got a little bit more accuracy. Yep. All right, now we're out of dark mode. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Blocked it with my hand there. Okay, it is starting to struggle for some reason. Oh, it's frozen. The whole computer just froze up. It's not every software that can get a Surface Laptop 4 to freeze up completely, so I think I'm okay. I think I don't need to calibrate. Yeah, I should be fine. So notably, one thing that I can do is I can actually just press this button. I don't have to push down and the IR will still be sent. It's more of a pointer than it is a pen, which, you know, is not perfect. I guess you have to kind of get used to it. Oh, we've got the same touch delay as before. Oh no, do we have another crash? We've got another crash, so, okay, apparently we're back. We're back. Okay, well, so I guess I just need to put it to sleep and then I'm good. But I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect for now. And there are two other options here, right? First of all, you could connect it to an external monitor if you wanted to, and then have a touchscreen for an external monitor or like a projector on the wall, which is really cool. And then the other alternative is you could use it as a touchscreen for systems that don't otherwise have touchscreens. So most of you probably know exactly where I'm going right now in the MacBook Air. So I've already added a touchscreen to the MacBook Air in other ways. There were two different methodologies that I used, and I might have to charge this, but there were two different methodologies that I used, but neither of them were perfect solutions. Now, I know this is not going to be a perfect solution, but it's still going to be an interesting one if we can somehow add touchscreen to the MacBook Air by using a Nintendo Wii remote and an IR pin. So let's give it a shot after I start charging this. So I'm wondering if you can access Bluetooth devices from Windows 11 through Parallels. And possibly that is my answer. We'll have to see. Okay, I'm not actually seeing the WiiMote this time around. It's not showing up in any of the device menus. I'm starting to think this isn't gonna work, unfortunately. Okay, so here's the thing. I unfortunately can't get my Bluetooth adapter in my MacBook to go through to Parallels, but thankfully I know I can get USBs to pass through to Parallels, and so I might as well try these, what I assume are Bluetooth adapters that I've acquired over the years, and I hope they are. Maybe I can get them to work as individual Bluetooth adapters for Parallels or for my Windows VM. I have no idea if these are gonna work. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. Okay, well, unfortunately it doesn't appear to be working, and my Bluetooth USB is unfortunately made for Windows like 7 or 8 and isn't compatible, I guess, with Windows 10. I can't install the driver, at least through Parallels, so unfortunately that's not going to work. I technically could get another Bluetooth USB and hope that is working through Parallels, since I can't pass through my Bluetooth connection. If anyone can figure out exactly what I need to do, let me know down in the comments and I'm happy to try and solve that problem. It's a small issue, and hopefully an update for the Windows 11 will solve this issue, but it's not what I ultimately was looking for. The goal of today was specifically to do what I couldn't do 15 years ago, connect a Wii remote to my Windows laptop and use an IR pin as a touchscreen controller, which I can't say it enough. The concept is just so amazing, and I'm so happy I was able to achieve it. Obviously, 15 years later, it doesn't matter nearly as much in the grand scheme of things. It's not going to change the way that I use any of my devices, but I'm so glad I was able to do it. So thank you for coming along for the ride. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, be sure to let me know down in the comments. I have more videos just like this in my projects playlist, so check out those other videos where I try crazy stuff. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Be sure to like and subscribe. See ya.